Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to be planting a gorgeous prairie grass, Prairie Dropseed. We have 10 of these all together, and the first thing I'm going to do is find a location for all of these. The vast majority are going to go along the short rock wall behind the shop here, but I have a couple other places that I'd like to plant some prairie dropseed, and we'll investigate those. One of them has no dirt in it right now. That's the one, well, it's a spot right along the Big Rock wall right behind the shop here. So I got some dirt for that and some dirt right here. Mix those together. I'm going to get at least one plant there, but we'll check out other areas as well. I just watered these, so they should be good to go. Okay, let's go scout the area I was just talking about, and we have some prep work to do on the area where we're going to plant the majority of these. We have buffalo grass planted in this whole area. You could see the foxtail is really coming up. I'm going to have to get rid of that, but we'll do that tomorrow. This is the area I was talking about. Yeah, I guess that'll work. If I add just a bit more dirt here, I can add some rocks down in here to fill that area. But if I plant it right here, it should spill over onto the top of the wall and on top of the rocks. See if we got any buffalo grass growing right here. I tried to keep it away a little bit. Got some right here and right here. Yeah, if I plant it right there, that should be really good. I've got buffalo grass here. That's going to spill over to the rocks as well, so don't really want to overdo it. Actually, yeah, this area too. So if we did two here, right here and over there, and the buffalo grass is going to spill over the rocks in the rest of the areas. That's all buffalo grass right there. Got a couple foxtail. Like I said, I'm going to weed this tomorrow, so you may want to watch that video. It's kind of interesting, the methodology of the weeding, so that you don't kill the buffalo grass, but you get rid of the foxtail. Okay, the other area is right there. All right. Buffalo grass is a warm season grass, so it basically only grows in the summer. So it's not going to be shaded by this tree or this tree for the most part in the summer. But I'm going to want to go like right from the center outwards. So, oh man, well, this grass right here, that's little blue stem, that's going to get really tall. It doesn't really like flop over very much. So yeah, if I do one there, they need to be about 18 inches apart. They have a 3-foot spread. So if I get one like right here, yeah, I don't know. I'd kind of like to have the wall so that people can sit on it, but I don't think anybody's going to ever be back here and sit on it, to tell you the truth. So I can go, well, at least in a couple places, go right into an opening like this, like right here and right there. All right, we'll plant these wherever. The thing is, I don't want to over-till, but I guess it is what it is. 8 of these should take up the entire center here, and next year I'll figure out other stuff for the ends and up in there. A lot of this is going to end up being buffalo grass. You can see the buffalo grass right here. Lots of it. So they're going to blend in together at some point. Yeah, this is going to look really cool. All right, let me get my digging tools and I'm going to dig this up and amend it a little bit. I know they say that you shouldn't amend the soil when you're planting potted plants, but this area right here is backfill, so it really needs some organic matter in it and a little bit of fertilizer. So I'm going to add peat and 20-10-10, just a little bit, and get this really tilled up. I've already tilled it once this year, so it should be really easy, but I need to work that stuff into the soil. Okay, let me show you what I got here. Got a bit of 20-10-10 fertilizer that's going to be worked into the soil. We have some like generic topsoil. It's dramatically cheaper than the mixed stuff, and the mixed stuff is usually just topsoil mixed with peat. I'm going to be adding a bit of gypsum, probably the same amount as my fertilizer. And what the gypsum does is breaks up the clay and makes some really nice soil. I'm going to be using one of these bags of topsoil on that first hole that I showed you in the wall right back here, and the rest of it is all getting mixed in with the dirt on that low wall. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to pick a real nice specimen, or two really nice specimens, for the wall right behind the shop, and then we'll get that big area amended and start getting these in the ground. I believe I have everything I need. We got the shovel, got a little spade, got all the plants. Oh, water. I'll have to come back for the water. I don't have, well, I do have a hose that'll reach that far, but it's a real hassle to drag that all the way down to where we're at. And I'm not exactly sure where my watering can is right now. It's usually in front of the house, but it's not there right now. I don't know. We'll come back and find it. I want to get this ground amended before it gets too hot out. So let's get over there and get that done. Okay. We got a huge empty spot right there, which is fine, but I'm not going to try to fill that. So what I'll do is get a few larger rocks for this gap right here, and then, yeah, that should be all I need. Probably don't even need that. I'm going to plant right there. Yeah, it'd be nice to have it up higher, but I'm not going to fill in this whole area to do that. And if the plant is down lower, it's going to grow up to get out of that surrounding. And it should cover this entire area. Okay, yeah, we're going to go right there. Let me grab a couple rocks. We'll get this weeded out. And I don't think I have to do a lot of amending here, but I'm going to do a little. This is all backfill right here as well. Yeah, this soil is not too bad at all. Okay. Yeah, there's really no sticky hard clay or anything in here. So what I think I'll do is just get my hole big enough for the plant and get it planted. I don't think I need to amend this at all. It's going to be kind of hard. I'm going to have to put it in sideways at an angle, because if I put it straight down, I have to build up the side, otherwise the roots are going to get exposed. So we are digging an angled hole. Which is not going to be that easy. Alright, I'll get back with you in just a minute. Okay, got a hole that fits. Pull this back out. Alright, I'm going to get some water down in that hole and we'll get this in the ground. I should have a little bigger hole than this. But this is a real difficult spot, and this is going to have to do. Alright, not a whole lot of roots down here, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Usually I would scarify that, take a knife and cut it. It seems like they just put it in this pot and it had just grown roots out to the perimeter. The soil was really loose. It just expanded as soon as I tossed it in the hole like that. Alright, I'm going to water this in and we'll move on to the other one on this big rock wall. Then we can get to the mass planting. Okay, I got both of these planted. That one is going to look really nice right away because it's right in the open there. This one is going to have to get a good deal bigger before it looks really cool, but in the end it is going to look really cool. It's going to spill out here and mound up right here and stuff. Should look really good. I really got to get this weeded. We'll be doing that tomorrow, so if you want to see how to weed where you got these tiny little grasses and then a big weedy grass right next to it, make sure you watch tomorrow when I show that. Okay, now for the bulk of it. We got 8 more plants and a good deal of amending to do. Get this crabgrass out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna go right about from that stick to, well, the edge of the shade right here, and that should do it. I'm going to turn it over, then add the amendments, turn it over again, rake it as flat as I want it, and then we'll get the plants positioned and then dig them in. Okay, we're in the home stretch now. Got 8 plants in here. There's a few, oh, maybe there's only 2. This one and this one both have seed heads on, and you can really smell it. It smells exactly like buttered popcorn. It's actually making me hungry. It's past lunch already. I gotta cut this off, cut the seed heads off as soon as I'm done planting these. You don't want them to expel energy on producing seeds, although I think it's probably pretty much done. Yeah, that's the only 2. All right, let's get these in the ground. All right, that is going to do it for the Prairie Dropseed. Yeah, this is going to look fantastic once these get full grown. Like I said, it takes 5 years for Prairie Dropseed to get full grown, but this is 2-year-old, and it starts looking really good after 3 years old, but it's not going to get to its full big crown until 5 years old. This will look really nice next year, a lot better the year after that, and on the 5th year, really good. I missed this one. Yeah, you can really smell the buttered popcorn on these things. Very unusual trait. And when you're walking like along a patch of this stuff, you wonder where that smell's coming from. I'm gonna have to have 2 hands to do this. Well, I might as well sign off. I almost forgot to mention, if we don't get an inch of rain in any given week, I'm gonna drip irrigate each and every one of these with 2.5 gallons of water And what that is just a 2.5 gallon jug. Put it on its side, crack it open just a little bit so that it's dripping, and that allows water to get way down there to the bottom of the roots. If you don't do that, these will just shrivel up and die if they don't get enough rain. And chances are pretty good they're not going to get enough rain. So I'll drip irrigate these probably 2 or 3 times before the end of summer. And these should be some really good plants by that time. So the next thing in this area, I'm probably gonna try Prairie Smoke in this area. It's a flower. Fill in this a little bit and fill in along that edge right there and try this area right here. I'm gonna go look online and see what its sun requirements are. This gets sun early in the morning. We're clearing some of them trees out, so it's gonna get a little more sun than that. And it gets sun most of the rest of the day. So I believe this gets about maybe 7 hours of light a day, maybe even 8. So if that's good enough for Prairie Smoke, that's what I'm going to plant here. I don't think it'll be this year. I'm going to have my hands full with the weeding of the buffalo grass. Yeah, look at the buffalo grass in this area. It's all over right here, so I would have to plant the Prairie Smoke right along the rocks in this opening here and right in this area, because I have it sprouting all over right in here, and that gets fairly good sized mounds of grass. Yeah, this is gonna look fan-damn-tastic. So if you want to see the continuing saga of the Big Rock Prairie, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.